For almost 2 decades, we've been pushing boundaries, we've been thinking differently, we've been driving innovation for our clients. The landscape of the industry is always changing. We realized that we needed to change too. We decided to approach how we do what we do in an entirely different way. Our clients are trying to achieve certain goals, they're trying to achieve certain objectives, but over time, the way that they do things, their systems, their processes, they've ended up in this knot that make it really hard for them to accomplish their objectives and goals. And that's where we come in. We think differently, we think creatively, we think innovatively, and we help them cut through that knot. Complex problems are nothing new. They've been going on throughout history. Take the story of Alexander the Great. Legend has it that in ancient Greece there was a town without a king, and an oracle said that the next person to come along with an ox cart would become the king of that town. Well, Gordius came along with that ox cart. He became the king. In gratitude for all the blessings that had been bestowed upon him, he hung the ox cart on the gate and he tied it with a knot that was a very complicated knot. Over time, legend grew that whoever was able to untie that knot would become the conqueror of all of Asia. Well, people tried and no one was able to untie that knot until one day Alexander the Great came along. And Alexander the Great looked at it. Instead of approaching it the way everybody else did it, he looked at it and he thought differently, he thought innovatively. He pulled out a sword and he sliced through that knot, and he became the conqueror of all of Asia. That knot was known as the Gordian knot, and the sword was a kopis. At Kopis, we exist to create simple solutions for even the most complex challenges. We approach them through simplicity. The more complex the problem, the more excited we are to solve it. Kopis, it's not just a name. It's the idea that drives us every single day. It's a stake in the ground on how we solve problems.